Good afternoon. Dollars Johnny, good afternoon. Thanks for joining in. If you can invite a few friends, that would be very nice. So we can discuss the safety of IYARE motors. Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon, Mommy Sandra. Afternoon, hello, Douglas March, Narua Igbe. Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Now, I just want us to discuss the safety of IYARE motors, because Francis Ritter, good afternoon. I want us to discuss the safety of IYARE motors. I mean, these our brothers and sisters who lost their life. Although I did not know them in person, but I still have not, get myself since the news broke, since the incident happened. It's a very, very sad and terrible thing, So how safe IYARE, want to discuss the safety of IYARE motors. How safe it is to board IYARE motors. Do you think IYARE motors is safe? Do you think those citizens should continue to board the IYARE motors? Less than 3 weeks, different types of incidents took place in that same road involving IYARE motors. These are brothers and sisters who travel from abroad to Nigeria. And it could be anybody, it could be anyone, it could be anyone. It could be anyone. And please listen now. Do you think IYARE motor is safe? And what type of what type of problem do you think they have, and what do you think they have to do? But this is too much. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon. I just want us to discuss the safety of IYARE motors. May just for less than 3 weeks, different incidents took place with IYARE motors. For us to lose 9 people from in diaspora, man, 9 people is too much. Man, no, just it's too much. It's too much. The worst part of all now. I was waiting for the managing director of IYARE Motors to come out at least, to hold a press conference to address this matter, to tell us why, what happened, what went wrong. At least for the family of these brothers and sisters who lost their lives, so that the family can at least find a bit of comfort. For the family to at least find a bit of comfort. Since this incident, took place, the IYARE Motors, the MD, or the Oga Patapata himself have not come out to, speak or say something. So we apologize to the family of these brothers and sisters who lost their lives. With what I understood is that these brothers, they arrived in Lagos on Tuesday morning. The brothers and sisters, they arrived Lagos on Tuesday morning from Spain, and they actually shattered the bus. Alright, they shattered the IYARE Motors. It was the bus that came to pick them up at the airport. It was the IYARE Motors that came to pick them up from the airport. Oh man, I'm so emotional. And so good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. So as you can see, the picture on this audio is just the four among the 9 people, 9 those citizens who lost their life and in the incident that took place that Tuesday morning around 8:40 a.m. in the morning. You know, it was the same day they arrived from Spain. All right, and they shattered the bus. They shattered the IYARE bus. It was shattered. They actually shattered the bus, the old bus, you know, to bring them down to Benin, to Edo. You know, and the incident took place. According to eyewitness, they said that the driver was speeding. The speed was just too much. The driver was speeding as he was trying to overtake the vehicle in front of him, and there was a truck coming from the other direction. By the time the driver now found out that he could not, there is no way he's going to pass through. So the driver now just have to climb the truck, as in just drive as in direct to the truck. So all these people just crushed. They all, I mean, 9 of them lost their lives. And 1, they says, is seriously injured. They say 1 is seriously injured. And 9 lost their life at the spot. And the same IYARE Motors, if you guys recall what happened less than 3 weeks ago, some brothers and sisters who traveled from diaspora was robbed, and their Nigerian passport, their European passport was, you know, stolen from them. The same IYARE Motors. The same IYARE Motors. For IYARE Motors to lost 9 lives, 9, Edo in diaspora. Till now, we are expecting the MD of that company to come out and address the Edo people, especially the Edo people in diaspora. All right, especially the Edo people in diaspora. Till date, the MD of IYARE Motors still have not hold a press conference yet to tell us what happened, and to at least address the families of those brothers and sisters who lost their life in that incident, in that accident. Because if the MD of IYARE Motors at least speak to the family, address them, that will bring a little bit of comfort to the family of these brothers and sisters who lost their life. This is one of the problems we have in Nigeria. When people die, those people that are supposed to be responsible, they will refuse to be responsible. They think it's not their responsibility anymore. And I'm calling on all the Edo people in diaspora. I know how we love IYARE Motors, how we love to book them online or call them in advance. Asking them to come and pick us up at the airport. Not until the MD of IYARE Motors comes out to address the Edo people in diaspora, we are going to continue to boycott IYARE Motors. Please, I want the Edo people in diaspora to cooperate on this one. We will refuse to board IYARE Motors. We will refuse to board IYARE Motors until all those Oga Patapata of IYARE Motors will come out and speak to the family of these people who lost their lives. Their life was cut short in the result of the driver that was employed by the boss of IYARE Motors. So IYARE Motors is responsible. For all these problems. When something like this happens, somebody have to be responsible. Now they are leaving the deaths. Now they are, they are leaving the deaths. They are leaving these people for their family, for their family to go and bury it. Just that is it. It's like nothing happened. The IYARE Motors carry on, continue to, load passenger from Benin to Lagos and Lagos to Benin as if nothing happened. 9 people just lost their life in your buses. Please, I don't in diaspora. We all have to boycott IYARE Motors. We are not going to board IYARE Motors anymore. No, not until IYARE Motors will come out to tell us all the safety measures that he has put in place to make sure that the life of their drivers are safe, the life of the passengers especially are safe. Not until the MD of IYARE Motors will come out and tell us all the safety measures he has put in place to make sure that something like this will not happen, at least in a long time. Accidents do happen. But when the drivers themselves don't have a proper training, they don't have inadequate training to drive such vehicles or to drive on such roads, such thing will continue to happen. If we keep quiet, we the Edo in diaspora, after we have lost 9 souls, these people could, it could be you, it could be me, it could have been anybody, could have been anyone, could have been anybody, could have been anybody. Because I bought the IYARE Motor at the end of May this year, and March this year. I said to myself, my God, it could have been me inside that bus. I'm calling on those in diaspora. Please, we have to boycott IYARE Motors. We have to teach them a lesson. They have to learn. Their vehicle are not safe. There must be something wrong with the vehicle, and they love to manage their vehicles. They know that there's something wrong with it. They want to manage it, and they don't even give their drivers proper training. They will not give their drivers, the training that they're supposed to have. Their drivers are not even qualified. Most of their drivers don't even have a driver's licenses. When they are driving on that road, whenever they come across all those road safety people, they always bribe them because they don't have any license. They're not supposed to be driving. They will bribe them with money. So we, the Edo in diaspora, we are saying to the IYARE Motors that we are going to boycott IYARE Motors. We are not going to board IYARE Motors. We are not going to board IYARE Motors anymore. We are not boarding IYARE Motors until the Oga of IYARE Motors will come out until the MD of IYARE Motors will come out to tell us the kind of trainings that is giving his drivers before we give them vehicles to embark in such journey. This is not funny. And this, if we that are not related to these people, if we are feeling the way we are feeling, you can imagine the family of these brothers and sisters, the kind of pains they are going through right now. You can imagine their wives, their husbands, their children, their mothers and fathers, the plans they have, all the things they plan. I'm going to Nigeria to do that, to do this. They never get home. They never really get home. Their life was not cut short when they was flying on the air. When they landed right there. And the death was a painful death. Was a painful one. A painful one. It was a sad one. When the Edo diaspora, we know if such thing happened, this kind of accident will be on the news. Will be all over. You will see it all over your telly. But in Nigeria, there is no such thing. Everywhere television did not carry the news like that. Until this very moment, the MD of IYARE Motors refused to even say anything. I went on their website. There was right. No, I said I want to see a press conference where the MD is apologizing to the family and sympathizing with them. That is what's supposed to happen. And we are going to, we are doing diaspora. Please, my people, IYARE Motors is not safe to board. Don't board IYARE Motors for your own safety. It's not safe. Don't board. I will never board IYARE Motors anyway. Never. If they give me for free, say me I enter from Lagos to Benin, I no go enter. With all this, I will not risk my life. For I know that fine, but with IYARE Motors, less than 3 weeks, some brothers who came from abroad, well, they were robbed with their passport, European passport, Nigeria passport. They were robbed. Those people was actually confused when I saw them on the video. Well, when someone is confused, if we're just to be your Nigeria passports now, they were robbed of their passports, their money, their belongings. It was still IYARE Motors, the same IYARE Motors, the same IYARE. Less than 3 weeks, 9 brothers and sisters from diaspora lost their lives. One is seriously injured as we speak. IYARE Motors didn't even come out to hold at least a press conference. Irene says bad road and unexperienced driver and the major cause of accidents in Nigeria. They always manage cars to carry people. How can they be managing buses when people lives are involved in that? Not wickedness and greediness. A lot of people in Nigeria don't value human lives. That is it. That is part of it. That is part of it. That is part of it. And are we going to sit down, just let them continue to waste the life of healthy, able-bodied men and women like this? I'm telling you, if we did not come together, especially in diaspora, we love IYARE Motors. We like to call them and say, IYARE, come to the airport, so my flight will be arriving so and so time. Come and pick me up. And these brothers and sisters, they actually shatter the bus. They shatter it. All of them, they came together and just let us shatter one IYARE bus that will take us direct to Benin. That is what they did. You will be expecting the managing director of IYARE Motors by now to come out to hold a press conference, at least sympathize with the family of those brothers and sisters who lost their lives. We are calling on the IYARE Motors, the MDs of the IYARE Motors. We are not going to allow you to continue to waste the lives of our brothers and sisters like this, because you are responsible for it. IYARE Motors, they are the one that employ their drivers. So whatever happened, we are going to hold them responsible. They don't give their drivers proper training. Most of their drivers have no driver's license. I want to commend our brother MC Okeke. On his show yesterday, people that was calling into that show, there was consigned that whenever the driver, IYARE driver, drove a car from Edo to Lagos, that they don't have any accommodation where they over rest. They don't sleep. They will drive vehicle from Benin to Lagos. From Lagos again, they will carry car again, another bus, they will load it and be heading back to Benin again. You know, they don't have accommodation in Lagos where they can sleep. They don't have proper rest. Those drivers are mentally tired when they are driving. Physically tired, you can still struggle to do something. Once you are mentally tired, you are falling asleep. You are not there. You are not there anymore. You know? And some of the complaints was the drivers are very rude. And the way they load their vehicle, fine. This particular one was actually shattered. They shattered the vehicle. Whatever load that was in it, I believe, belonged to the passengers. I believe. I know sometimes the driver will still carry load. They will carry load. They know like maybe there is a mother in Lagos. You will say, I carry this bag. One I give to my daughter in Benin. They will pay for the bag. So driver, they carry such load like that as well. They will still load the vehicle. Even though you shatter the car, they will still carry people load. They might not carry passengers, but carry people's load that you are going to deliver in Benin. I'm calling and I'm pleading with the Edo in diaspora. This is too much. This one is just too much. It's too much. If we that are not related to these people can feel the way we are feeling, let us put ourselves in the families of these brothers and sisters. Their mother, their father, wives, children, husbands, brothers and sisters, their families in their immediate family. Please, we have to send a message to IYARE Motors. The only message IYARE Motors we hear is when they start to lose customers. We have to hit their pocket hard. When they lose customers, they are losing money. When we have to sanction them. That is the only way we can sanction them. We should stop boarding their buses. We stop boarding using their services. Once they start to lose customers, then they will listen then. They will listen. Now, what do we want from them? They have to put safety measures in place. They have to make sure that their driver have inadequate, have a proper training, have adequate training. And they have to make sure, they have to provide a Wi-Fi for their drivers. Because what I learned for the past 2 days that even their drivers, they are all overworked. They are, they are stressed out. They have to provide, make sure that they have to provide good welfare for their drivers. And the maintenance of their vehicles, they cannot be managing a bus from Benin to Lagos. That is long distance. The distance is you cannot manage bus from Benin to Lagos. We are not going from Muselu to Ohoro. They have to ensure the maintenance of their vehicles. And the last one, the MD of IYARE Motors must hold a press conference to tell us, to apologize to Edo in diaspora, because we are all in grieving moment. We are all grieving right now. We are all very sad. We are all very sad. I apologize to Edo people, especially the Edo in diasporas. And the IYARE Motors, the MD have to tell us how he's going to compensate the family of the dead. What is he going to do for their family? He cannot leave them like that. It's their fault. The driver was overspeeding. And he was overtaking when he's not supposed to overtake. He was so impatient. So it's their fault. They have to tell us how they are going to compensate the family of these people. Not all the MD, not all the MD of IYARE Motors hold a press conference to address this particular incident and apologize to us all Edo people and especially Edo in diaspora. I apologize to the family of these people and tell us how is going to compensate their family. We, the Edo in diaspora, say we are going to boycott IYARE Motors. We are not going to continue to lose our brothers and our sisters in the hands of IYARE. IYARE or IYARE Motors. We will not allow this to happen again. It's too much. 9 people in one go. They are all from Europe. Edo citizens. It could be you, it could be me. It could be you, it could be me, my people. Please, I've already sent the email address they post on their website. I don't know if it's working, but I send the email to it anyway. I'll be calling the phone they have on their thing that the phone is ringing, no one is answering. And I email the MD. And I told, my email, I just let them know that they have to hold a press conference to apologize to the family and to the Edo in diaspora that we are going to boycott their services. That is what I say to them. You know, when the Williams, you see, accident can happen anywhere. At least let somebody take responsibility. That, you know, that is a very first step of healing for the families. When somebody will come out and say, listen, we are sorry, we apologize, to take responsibility. Is our boss. Fine. When the MD of IYARE Motors refuse to take responsibilities, they just carry on with their business as usual. It's like, okay, those people don't die, they don't die, so let's move on. My God, are you serious? The family of these people can never move on. That is it. Not moving on with them. My God, how can they move on? How? But IYARE Motors will continue to love. They have a lot of bosses now, so they don't want to lose money. They carry on with business. Whereas the family who lost their loved ones, you know, they are grieving. They are grieving. So I do in diaspora, please. I'm begging everyone. I'm begging everyone. I've sent message to their email that they have on their site there. I will urge everyone to go there and send message to them. If you can call them. Say you want to speak to the person in charge, their MD, their boss. Say we are going to boycott your services until you hold a press conference to address these 2 incidents that took place with your bosses for less than 3 weeks. One of them, where armed robber attacked some of our brothers and sisters, their passport was taken from, was stolen from them. And this one that happened on Tuesday morning, 9 people. 9 people lost their lives on with IYARE Motors. And IYARE Motors refused to take responsibility. This is sad. This is sad. Someone like me that I'm not close to these people, I haven't get myself back yet. Imagine their immediate family. Please, I'm calling on adult citizens worldwide, especially in Europe. Especially in Europe. Please, we have to come together and boycott IYARE Motors. IYARE Motors, no, they carry you for free. They pay your money. These people paid. They paid before they enter bus, before driver begin drive. They pay, enter their waiting, their grave. So I beg, make una no enter IYARE Motors again. Boycott IYARE Motors. Boycott it. Boycott it. Until IYARE bosses, IYARE Oga will come out. Apologize to the family of the dead. What did they worry them? They're not going to apologize. They're not going to apologize to the people who died, to their family. Don't just leave them like that. IYARE Motors continue to the load, the load from Benin to Lagos, Lagos to Benin. Carry on as if nobody died. 9 people died. 9 people come out for their family. Come out for their family. Just like that. These people have plans. They have their life ahead of them. They are able-bodied people. They're not the sick. Which kind of death be this? And they are from abroad. Huh? Arun, that exactly is what I'm saying. The MD of IYARE Motors, he has to hold a press conference and he has to make sure that TV3 at Benin there, ITV News, they hide those press conferences. We have to see it on the television, where the IYARE Motors MD is telling us the safety measures that they have put in place to make sure that such thing never happens. At least will not happen in a long time. Accidents do happen, fine, but on this particular one, the IYARE Motors, the MD, the managing director, the Oga Bata, they have to hold a press conference. We want to see it on our television, for God's sake. They have to tell us the safety measures they have put in place, the kind of training they are giving to their drivers, and the maintenance of their vehicles. Not until they come and tell us all that and apologize to the family of these brothers and sisters who lost their life, and tell us how they are going to support their families, how they are going to compensate them one way or another. Not until then, we all should boycott IYARE Motors. No, listen, I mean, this is not normal. This is not, if it's something that happens once in a while. But this one is just, not that a vehicle comes to hit them. The driver was driving very speed. The driver was speeding. And he just began to climb one truck. As he overtook a car in front of him, a vehicle in front of him, and there was a truck coming from the other direction. The driver now realized that there is no way out. So he just drive direct to the truck. So okay, there is no way out. There is no other way he could overtake. So he just drive direct to the truck. People's head was burst open. Their brain was burst out. Are you telling me that IYARE Motors are not responsible? They are responsible, for God's sake. They're mad. I don't know. I believe the family of these people could have go down to IYARE Motors and get them arrested. Huh? This thing is, I just cannot, very emotional. It's such a sad thing. So we know that these people based in abroad, they travel to Nigeria for something. And they could not, their life was cut short. Just like that, there's no apology from anyone. Nobody's, no apology from IYARE Motors, nothing. These people did not choose to die that day. They shattered the bus and they paid for it. They didn't choose to die. Dying on that day was not part of their plan. Now it has happened. What is stopping the MD of IYARE Motors to come out and apologize to the family at least? To apologize to the family at least. and apologize to all their customers, especially doing diaspora that normally use their service. You understand? That is what's supposed to happen, and that is what should happen. That is what must happen. I, in person, I will never board the IYARE motors until I will see them on the television. Actually apologizing, telling us all the safety measures they have put in place to prevent. They can prevent it from happening. You know, you can only prevent something from happening. You can't really stop. You can please prevent it by making sure the drivers have adequate training. IYARE drivers, many of them don't have a driver's license. They know they get driver license. They drive for road road safety call. They will bribe them. They will give them drive pass. They don't give them adequate training. There's no proper training for them. They manage a vehicle. Oh, I'm working with you. And the manager was sorry. It's no less. Was sorry. Money a pump. And now that can't join you. Now you go to carry tire. We no good the entire road. Driver will not get proper training. They say some of their drivers will even get drunk before they will get on the wheel. Huh? Drink driving. If that driver did not overtake, did not overtake that vehicle in front of him, that on Tuesday morning, if the driver was maintaining the speed, was just behind that vehicle, this brother and sister will still be alive today. In that road, you will see drivers driving about 190 miles per hour. 190. In Europe, there is no road. The highest to drive is 120. 190 miles per hour. Do you know that kind of speed? If you hit anything, you go crush. The speed where you drive, that go determine how, if accident happen, if somebody will decide that car go safe. You know? So please, don't in diaspora. This one is too much. It's too much. Their lifeless body was on the floor in the morgue, in the mortuary. When they get, you see, you guys have seen the video now. The video them was on the floor. I say, wow, these people was, few days ago, they was bouncing. I say, I'm going to Nigeria. They have plans. They are lying there. And nobody is taking responsibility. We are only IYARE Motors responsible for this. And what they say they be, and IYARE Motors, we are going to hold them responsible. We are going to boycott their services. We're not going to board the IYARE Motors again. We're not going to enter. We're not going to enter IYARE Motors. This is too much. This is too much. We're not going to enter IYARE Motors again. We are not going to board it anymore. We are not boarding it. All right? Not until they come out to apologize to all of us, or as I said before, and tell us how they are going to compensate the family of those who lost their life on Tuesday morning, around 8:40 a.m. in the morning. Some of them live in Spain. Some have wives and children there that they left behind. So how many days when they get you one year? You know? So in fact, my question so one more. Yama so one. I don't said one. Yama said don't. And no one IYARE Motors. Ula Dianya. O dogua. Wa a television dogua. O dogua. Egbe mani wulo ni motorway. Or Tuesday ogun yagwa. O do ha mi ma. Iyo bonu kare di eniyan. O de yan mo yan me je yan mo tin. There you mani bi ejo ni rewe bo. O e ka na e ma we de gbe la motorway. Ma ni ma yawu. Ekie uwudo irina no sijo ma gwa lo Aruyin wuna Opa hospital don't have fe yama. They can allow me no. Okeke Iyare Motors. Ni mwa abe eno wine ro wa ilati an wa do gun ka mi mai mi no sunu. Emi nu wa wu na ya mi we egbe we de na ma we egbe we sunu. Wa mala jan to ta. Wa to ta e da ga gbe wa we gbe bi motor be la diyan wa ilo de. Kedo ari Eko ajejo. When I make a rock mama sunu. Manibu low motu wana yame je yama ame yamoto yame mo. Yare moto so mana lajian wado tai. Eminu wau na eminu wa awe drive wa ya fi moto seko ero ni ya vie. Driver no wa legbe Eko kedo ari Eko. Driver ni ra seko o regbe ke ko regbe mu moto oye o be kwe majo o be fi moto ke ko bi ari ejo o be fi moto bi ari ejo aron baron o me ti fi moto bi oni we na fi moto ke ko se do se ko egbe wo wene o me ti gbe mu like gbo la wo iye ejo ni rewe bo Imoti yare waga yila Aruyin wuna ewe boyan kepa na lo wala wowo waga yila Emi ro pa ro yan ni mana hian wu yo bon egbe ni wo emi ma ti wu egbe ni ewe mayila moti yare o ti ma on ewe yare moto ti ga ori yo bon ni ma ni wuna family egbian Oh, today, moti yare wa yila o. Make una no enter again. Make una no enter yare motos. I dey beg you doing diaspora. For now, make una no enter for now. When they see say nobody dey enter their vehicle again. Me I don't call them. Just say me I go call them again. Now they never pick my comment and they call the phone they ring. I don't send the email. Make una see call them. Make una tell them so wetin happen now. You guys are not happy about it. You guys are sad about it. We want them to hold a press conference to tell us the kind of safety measures that they're going to put in place to make sure that to prevent such thing from happening next time, and the kind of support they are going to render to the family of these people who lost their lives. People support them rather to the family of the people who lost their lives. Please. You can see the pictures of these beautiful brothers and sisters who have their own lives ahead of them. But their life was cut short by IYARE Motors. Yes, IYARE Motors. IYARE Motors is responsible from this for this sudden death and wudori of these our brothers and sisters. IYARE Motors cut their life short. IYARE Motors is to blame. IYARE Motors is responsible. IYARE Motors must come out to apologize and sympathize with their families. We want to see it. Or else we the diasporas, we have lost confidence. We have lost confidence in the services of the IYARE Motors. We are not going to use their services again. We are not interested in it. We don't care. We don't want to lose anyone anymore. It's enough. 9 people in one go. Because the driver was driving very speed and he was overtaking when he not supposed to overtake. That is what happened. That is what happened. So my dear people, I thank you all for listening to me this afternoon. I came out this afternoon to talk to you. My heart is heavy with a lot of sadness. sadness when you look at these pictures. I don't wear. I wanna give you. I wanna give you my people. I put myself in their shoes. That is what I did. Because I used that same bus last 2 months. IYARE Motors. I said, my God, it could be me in there. And I travel alone. The children, the family here will be waiting for me. You know? So it could be anyone. It could be anyone. In Europe, where such thing happens, somebody is responsible. The MD of the bus supposed to come out, at least take responsibility and apologize and sympathize with the families. That will give them a bit of comfort and support them in every little way they can. All right? For them ignoring the family as if nothing happens and all that, that is just not on at all. You know, we cannot allow such thing to happen. Thank you everyone for listening to me this afternoon. Please call IYARE Motors. Call them on the phone. I'm going to call them right after I finish with this audio. I will call IYARE Motors. I've already sent them an email. I will call them again. And when you call, ask to speak with the MD. The MD is not around. They should give you a number the number that you can reach the MD with. You are not going to just talk to the common driver. You want to talk to the person in charge, the boss. You want to talk to him. Now 9 people die, so you want to talk to the you know get to it. Now 9 people die, so these 9 people they get family, so he must listen to you. Let your know say we do the diaspora. Say we know they're happy. Say we are very sad. We are mourning. Yes, we are mourning our brothers and sisters. 9 die. 1 day hospital. That one now the way they say the way the condition, the way that one body is they say there's no way that person, but so far is alive. But let's see what we have. They say who don't say that one survive. You know that kind of thing that will go happen when you can't survive. You can't say God, why you can't tell God why God don't take your life, because your life will not be meaningful anymore. You understand that kind thing? So please everyone, call IYARE Motors. Call them. Let them know how we feel over here. How unhappy we are here. How sad we are. You know, please. Let us boycott IYARE Motors for now. I know in diaspora, let us boycott IYARE Motors. We are nobody IYARE Motors. Less than 3 weeks, IYARE Motors was robbed by armed robbers. During diaspora was attacked and their passport, European passport, was stolen from them. On Tuesday here, the same IYARE Motors again. Edo in diaspora lost their life, 1 critically injured. So we cannot continue like this. Please, my people in diaspora, thank you everyone for listening to me this afternoon. Yeah. You don't have respect for human life, says Rain Igihon. Yeah. Yeah. You see, they don't have respect for human life. It's our responsibility to make sure they have respect for human life, because you are paying your money. They are not giving you their services for free. So we will not allow them to keep disrespecting us on top of our money. We pay for it. So the only language they understand is when they start to lose customer. No, not until then. They don't get no other thing you will say that will hit them. When they start to lose customers and they lose customers and they are not making money the way they used to make money before, you will see they're beginning to listen. And once everybody pick up their phone and call IYARE Motors, speak to the Oga, right? And let them know that we, the Edo diaspora, are giving him that condition. He should come out on the national television to tell us the training, the safety measure after this incident now. the safety measures he has put in place to prevent it from happening next time, you can prevent it. You cannot stop accident from happening. Accident happen, fine, but at least you can prevent it by giving your driver a proper training. Making sure they have driver's license. Give them proper training. And make sure your drivers provide a good Wi-Fi system for them. And you have to, the MD of IYARE Motors have to tell us what is going to do to support the family of these brothers and sisters who lost their life on Tuesday. You know, so not until the MD or the bosses of IYARE Motors did all this or do all this, we will not use their services again. We will not use IYARE Motors again. Please, I do in diaspora, I'm begging you, let us boycott IYARE Motors. We have other transportation that travel from Lagos to Benin, other parts of Edo State. So let us please just pick up your phone and call them on the phone. Call them as the thing they ground. So just call them. Let them begin to receive calls from Edo in diaspora. Let them begin to receive calls, telephone calls from us, so that they will take us seriously. When we say we are boycotting, we are boycotting, so that they can make do something about all this. I thank you, every one of you, for listening to me today. I should pray for the family of our brothers and sisters who lost their life in the hands of the IYARE Motors. We pray that God will give the strength, we give strength, we give the family the strength for them to able to pull through this difficult time that they are going through. You know, and for the wives, children, and all that, for God to protect them and, help them out and provide for them. And for those, our brothers and sisters, whom their life have been cut short suddenly, we pray that their soul rest in peace. Because this was a very horrible death, terrible death, a sudden death. We pray for their soul to rest in peace. The only thing we can do for them now is to pick up our phone and call IYARE Motors and let them know how we feel. That they should make sure they provide support for the families of these brothers and sisters who their life was cut short because of the bad driver employed by IYARE Motors. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me today, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.